Looking back, I don't think either of us was hiding it very well. There were too many moments that lasted a little longer than they should have. Too many smiles arriving at exactly the right time. Too many conversations finding reasons not to end. The signs were everywhere, not obvious enough for strangers, but obvious enough for us. Some things never need to be spoken aloud to be understood. I think you knew already before I figured it out myself, before I found the right words, before I stopped pretending there was nothing happening. The way you'd look at me sometimes felt like an answer to a question neither of us asked. We had a habit of sitting a little closer than necessary, of noticing things nobody else paid attention to. The mood behind a sentence, the meaning behind a pause, the story hiding inside a glance. People thought we were just comfortable, maybe we were, but comfort wasn't the whole story. Warm evening air, slow-moving shadows, an unfinished possibility. The truth is, I don't regret what happened, or what didn't. Some connections are beautiful because they never become complicated, because they never get the chance to disappoint reality. They remain exactly what they were, a feeling, a possibility, a quiet understanding. Maybe timing wasn't wrong, maybe the moment was complete, exactly as it was. I think you knew already, and maybe I knew you knew. Maybe that's why neither of us pushed harder. Not every connection needs a destination. Some simply exist to remind us how good it feels to be understood. No confession, no goodbye, just understanding. I wish healing happened in straight lines. Would've made things a lot easier. Some mornings I wake up and you barely cross my mind. The coffee tastes the same, the sky looks normal. Life keeps moving exactly the way it's supposed to. Then other days, a random memory shows up, pulls up a chair and stays longer than invited. I guess progress isn't always obvious. I'm somewhere between missing you and moving on. Not where I used to be, not where I'm trying to go. Just somewhere in the middle, learning how to carry the memory without carrying the weight. People talk about closure like it's a destination, like one day you arrive and suddenly everything makes sense. But for me, it's been quieter than that, less dramatic, more like slowly noticing that your name doesn't ruin my day anymore. That certain songs don't hurt quite as much, that life keeps making room for new things. Oh, beyond the window, slow breathing, peace arriving gradually. I used to think moving on meant forgetting. Now I think it means remembering differently, without the panic, without the desperation, without needing the story to change, just accepting it for what it was. A chapter, not the entire book. Maybe growth is realizing you can miss someone and still keep walking forward. Both things can be true at the same time. I'm somewhere between missing you and moving on. Honestly, I don't mind being here anymore, because this place feels calmer, less about loss, more about gratitude for what happened and for what comes next. Not finished healing, just no longer lost. You know what's dangerous? Remembering only the good parts. Lately I've been turning us into a perfect story, editing out the arguments, cutting the awkward silences, removing all the reasons we stopped working. Like some movie director, rewriting scenes that already happened, until the ending feels easier to watch. Memory has a funny way protecting us from reality. We sound better in memories, better than we sounded in real life, better than those difficult conversations, better than all the nights we couldn't reach each other. Somehow time softened the edges and left the highlights behind. I heard our old playlist recently, and every song felt different. Not because the music changed, because I did. Back then, those songs felt like the future. Now they feel like photographs, still beautiful, just no longer alive. Faded snapshots, old receipts in drawers, summer air through open windows. The truth is, we weren't terrible together, and we weren't perfect either. We were two people, doing our best with the emotional tools we had. Some days we got it right, some days we didn't. That's probably the most honest version of the story. Maybe maturity is accepting that some relationships don't fail. They simply reach the end of what they were meant to be. We sound better in memories, and maybe that's okay. Maybe memories aren't supposed to be documentaries. Maybe they're allowed to be a little kinder, a little warmer, a little softer than reality was. As long as we remember why we left the story when we did. Funny how distance can turn noise into music. The drive isn't actually longer, it just feels that way. Funny how a familiar route can completely change its personality, depending on who's sitting beside you. These streets used to disappear quickly. Now every traffic light seems patient, every red light feels longer, every turn gives my mind a little more room to wander than it probably should. The city looks the same, I don't. The ride home feels longer alone, more space between songs, more thoughts between exits, more memories hiding inside familiar places. Maybe distance isn't measured in miles, maybe it's measured in who isn't there anymore. I passed the diner we used to stop at, the one with the terrible coffee, and somehow that made me smile. Not because I wanted those nights back, just because they happened. Some memories stop you know time's been working quietly. Slow-moving reflections. I used to fill every drive with noise, podcast, phone calls, anything. Now I leave more room for silence. Not because I enjoy loneliness, because I'm learning it isn't the same thing. There's a difference. One feels empty, the other feels honest. Maybe being alone isn't the lesson. Maybe becoming comfortable with yourself is. The ride home feels longer alone, but not as heavy as it used to. Somewhere along the way, the sadness softened, the memories settled, and the road stopped feeling like an escape. Now it just feels like home. Same road, different version of me. Funny how the right words always seem to arrive after they're needed. Back then I had plenty to say, at least I thought I did. I talked about everything except the truth. Fill the room with explanations, jokes, distractions, anything that kept the conversation comfortable. Comfortable enough to avoid being honest. Some lessons take longer to understand than relationships do. Now I got all the right words at exactly the wrong time. The clarity, the honesty, the courage I was missing before. But timing doesn't care how much you've grown, and life rarely circles back for a second chance at the same conversation. I know what I would have said now, not because I rehearsed it, because the truth became simpler as the years passed. I would have told you you mattered more than I admitted, that I was scared of needing someone, that pretending not to care was easier than being vulnerable, at least back then. Empty streets, old photographs, lessons learned quietly. The strange thing is, I don't carry regret the way I used to. It feels different now. Less like pain, more like perspective. Like looking at an old version of yourself and finally understanding why they made the choices they did, even if those choices were wrong. Maybe maturity isn't fixing the past. Maybe it's learning from it honestly. Now I've got all the right words and know where they need to go, but maybe that's okay. Maybe their purpose was never to change the ending. Maybe they arrived to help me understand the story for what it really was, and finally let it rest. Some truths arrive late, still worth hearing. It's funny. People have faster phones now, but slower feelings. Yeah. Remember when conversations used to breathe? Somebody would disappear for a little while, then come back with something worth saying. Now everybody's online, everybody's available, everybody's connected, and somehow nobody feels reachable. Maybe that's why I noticed nobody texts back this fast anymore. Not the people who matter, not the ones you secretly hope will light up your screen. The messages arrive, the notifications happen, but the feeling isn't there. And that's what I miss. I saw your name pop up last week. For a second, my whole mood changed. Funny how quickly old habits returned, and I opened it, and it was nothing. Just a reaction to a story, a casual reply. The kind of message people send when they don't know what else to do with history. Late night scrolling, city lights through curtains, empty conversation. I don't think I miss talking every day, honestly. That sounds exhausting now. I think I miss certainty. Back when a message from you meant something simple. Back before every conversation felt like a code in emotional weather, trying to figure out if we're strangers, friends, or just two people who forgot how to leave completely. Maybe modern loneliness looks like this: a contact you never delete, never call. Nobody texts back as fast anymore, because everybody's distracted, everybody's healing, everybody's carrying things they don't talk about. Still, some nights I catch myself checking my phone, like old versions of us might randomly return. They never do, but I still look. They never do. You never actually said it. but you didn't have to. Some people speak in complete sentences, others speak in hints, in pauses, in what they choose not to say. You were always the second type, and after a while I became fluent in it. Not because I wanted to, because I paid attention. The words were one thing, the meaning was another. I still know what you meant. Even now, even after all this time, I remember the conversations and everything hiding underneath them. The things you softened, the things you avoided, the truths you wrapped inside smaller words. You'd say, I'm just tired, when life was overwhelming you. You'd say it's nothing, when it was clearly something. You'd laugh things off, change the subject, talk about tomorrow when your mind was somewhere else entirely. Most people heard the sentence, I heard the feeling. Conversations, understanding without explanation. I think that's why certain people stay with us. Not because they were perfect, not because they changed our lives dramatically, because they made us feel understood. And understanding is rare, the real kind, the kind that notices when someone says they're okay, just a little too quickly. Maybe love isn't always saying the right thing. Maybe it's hearing the truth, even when it arrives disguised. I still know what you meant, and honestly, I think you knew I did. That's what made those conversations special. Not the words themselves, but the trust behind them, the comfort of being known without having to explain everything. Some connections speak quietly, still heard them anyway. It's funny, people have faster phones now, but slower feelings. Remember when conversations used to breathe? Somebody would disappear for a little while and come back with something worth saying. Now everybody's online, everybody's available, everybody's connected, and somehow nobody feels reachable. Maybe that's why I notice nobody texts back this fast anymore. Not the people who matter, not the ones you secretly hope will light up your soul. that's what I miss. I saw your name pop up last week. For a second, my whole mood changed. Funny how quickly old habits return. Then I opened it and it was nothing. Just a reaction to a story, a casual reply. The kind of message people send when they don't know what else to do with history. Yeah. Late night scrolling, city lights through curtains, empty conversations. I don't think I miss talking every day, honestly. That sounds exhausting now. I think I miss certainty. Back when a message from you meant something simple. Back before every conversation felt like decoding emotional weather, trying to figure out if we're strangers, friends, or just two people who forgot how to leave completely. Maybe modern loneliness looks like this: a contact you never delete, never call. Nobody texts back this fast anymore, because everybody's distracted, everybody's healing, everybody's carrying things they don't talk about still. Some nights I catch myself checking my phone, like old versions of us might randomly return. They never do. But I still look. I wish healing happened in straight lines. Would've made things a lot easier. Some mornings I wake up and you barely cross my mind. The coffee tastes the same, the sky looks normal, life keeps moving exactly the way it's supposed to. Then other days a random memory shows up, pulls up a chair and stays longer than invited. I guess progress isn't always obvious. I'm somewhere between missing you and moving on. Not where I used to be, not where I'm trying to go. Just somewhere in the middle, learning how to carry the memory without carrying the weight. People talk about closure like it's a destination, like one day you arrive and suddenly everything makes sense. But for me, it's been quieter than that. Less dramatic, more like slowly noticing that your name doesn't ruin my day anymore. That certain songs don't hurt quite as much, that life keeps making room for new things. Beyond the window, slow breathing, peace around used to think moving on meant forgetting. Now I think it means remembering differently. Without the panic, without the desperation, without needing the story to change. Just accepting it for what it was. A chapter. Not the entire book. Maybe growth is realized you can miss someone and still keep walking forward. Both things can be true at the same time. I'm somewhere between missing you and moving on. And honestly, I don't mind being here anymore, because this place feels calmer. Less about loss, more about gratitude for what happened and for what comes next. Not finished healing, just no longer lost. I wasn't even thinking about you. That's the annoying part. The day was normal, work was busy, my mind was occupied. I even caught myself feeling good for a while. Kinda good that sneaks up on you, where you suddenly realize you haven't thought about the past all day. And then that song came on. Not a song, just a song from that season of life. I was fine until that song came on. Until those chords hit the room, until that melody opened the door. I forgot was still unlocked. Now I'm sitting here, half listening, half remembering things I thought I'd already made peace with. It's strange what the brain chooses to keep. I can't remember what I had for lunch 2 days ago, but I remember exactly how your laugh sounded when you were trying not to laugh. I remember rainy drives, missed texts, random conversation about absolutely nothing. Details with no practical value whatsoever, still taking up space. Oh, old playlist, passing headlights, late night reflection. The funny thing is I don't want the relationship back. At least I don't think I do. What I miss changes depending on the day. Sometimes it's you, sometimes it's who I was around you. Sometimes it's just the certainty of knowing someone was there. Music never asks permission, it just walks into old rooms, turns on the lights, and leaves you there for a minute. I was fine until that song came on, until a random melody turned an ordinary evening to an unexpected reunion with memory. Maybe healing isn't forgetting, maybe it's learning how to hear the song without staying there all night. The song ended a while ago. Funny how the feeling didn't. nobody ever said goodbye. Not really. There wasn't a final conversation, no dramatic ending, no moment where we agreed this was the last time. Life just kept happening. Schedules changed, calls became less frequent, messages took longer, weeks became months, and somehow a chapter ended without announcing itself. That's the strange thing about certain people, they leave slowly. Some goodbyes never actually happen. Nobody closes the door, nobody says the words. You just wake up one day and realize you're speaking to a memory instead of a person. For a while, I kept expecting us to reconnect naturally, like we'd simply continue from wherever we paused, as if time hadn't passed, as if distance hadn't done its quiet work. But life doesn't always return things the way we left them. Sometimes it changes the shape of everything without asking permission. Train platform, fading evening light, the feeling of waiting without realizing it. I used to think unfinished endings were unfair. Now I'm not so sure. Maybe some people aren't meant to disappear completely. Maybe they stay in smaller ways, through habits, through stories, through certain songs, through the version of you they helped create. Not every goodbye is a moment. Sometimes it's a season. Some goodbyes never actually happen, and maybe that's why they stay with us. There's no ending scene, no final page, just a gradual fading, until one day the sadness becomes gratitude, and the absence becomes memory. I don't miss you every day anymore, but some days still belong to you. The drive isn't actually longer, it just feels that way. Funny how a familiar route can completely change its personality, depending on who's sitting beside you. These streets used to disappear quickly. Now every traffic light seems patient. Every red light feels longer. Every turn gives my mind a little more room to wander than it probably should. The city looks the same. I don't. The ride home feels longer alone. More space between songs, more thoughts between exits, more memories hiding inside familiar places. Maybe distance isn't measured in miles. Maybe it's measured in who isn't there anymore. I passed the diner we used to stop at, the one with the terrible coffee, and somehow that made me smile. Not because I wanted those nights back, just because they happened. Some memories stop hurting and start feeling warm instead. That's how you know time's been working quietly. Across the windshield, empty intersections, slow moving reflections. I used to fill every drive with noise, podcast, phone calls, anything. Now I leave more room for silence, not because I enjoy loneliness, because I'm learning it isn't the same thing. There's a difference. One feels empty, the other feels honest. Maybe being alone isn't the lesson. Maybe becoming comfortable with yourself is. The ride home feels longer alone, but not as heavy as it used to. Somewhere along the way, the sadness softened, the memories settled, and the road stopped feeling like an escape. Now it just feels like home. Same road, different version of me. I still remember where we left off. Not the exact words, just the feeling. It wasn't an argument, that's the part people always assume. Nobody slammed the door, nobody raised their voice, nobody said anything chromatic. We just stopped right in the middle of figuring things out, like two people reaching the end of a bridge before deciding where to cross it. Some endings happen suddenly, ours happen gradually. The conversation we never finished still visits me sometimes. Not because I need answers, not because I need you back. There's just something about unfinished things. The mind keeps trying to complete them, even years later. I've replayed that night before, not obsessively, just enough to wonder what would have happened if we stayed a little longer. Talked a little deeper, been a little braver. Maybe nothing changes, maybe everything does. That's the problem with unfinished stories, they leave too much room for imagination. Empty parking lot, cool night air, a conversation hanging in the distance. Yeah. The older I get, the less I believe closure comes from answer. Most people never get perfect explanations. Most relationships don't end with a final chapter. They end somewhere in the middle, with loose ends, unclear feelings, and things nobody knew how to say correctly. Maybe that's normal, maybe that's life. Perhaps closure isn't finishing the conversation. Perhaps it's accepting that it ended where it did. The conversation we never finished doesn't hurt the way it used to. Now it feels more like a photograph, a reminder of who we were and who we weren't ready to become back then. Some stories are not finished, they're simply complete in a different way. The silence answered eventually, just not in words. I wasn't trying to start a conversation. At least that's what I told myself. It started with a simple thought, something small, something that reminded me of you. The kind of thing people send without thinking. A photo, a joke, a random observation. Nothing important until it became important. The longer I stared at the screen. Funny how a few words can suddenly feel heavier than they should. The message stayed in drafts right there, between honesty and hesitation, between reaching out and letting go. I wrote it, read it, changed it, read it again, and somehow never pressed send. Maybe I already knew there wasn't a perfect version, no arrangement of words that could carry everything I wanted them to carry. Because what was I really trying to say? That I miss talking to you. That certain days still reminded me of you. That life kept moving, but not always in the direction I expected. That's a lot to hide inside one message. Screen glow, empty room, thoughts moving in circles. Breathe the air in a breath, empty room, thoughts moving in circles. There's what it is. The truth is, I wasn't waiting for the right time. I was waiting for certainty, and certainty never showed up. Not that night, not the next one either. Eventually the message got buried under newer conversation, newer notification, newer versions of life still sitting there, like a small museum of indecision. Oh, some things remain unsaid, not because they aren't real, because they're real enough to be difficult. Oh. The message stayed in drafts, and maybe that was its destination all along. Not every feeling needs an audience, not every thought needs a reply. Some things exist simply to help us understand ourselves better. I deleted it eventually. Everybody looked happy tonight, at least from across the room. The music was loud enough. Nobody noticed who slipped outside early. Nobody noticed me standing by the balcony, watching traffic move below, watching strangers leave together, watching friends promise we should do this again soon, knowing half of them probably won't. Funny how crowded places can make certain feelings louder. The laughter fades differently once you're alone with it. After the party ends, after the music stops pretending everything's okay, after the conversations disappear into the night air, that's when the real thoughts show up. Quiet, patient, waiting for the ride home. I took the long way back tonight, no real reason, just wasn't ready for the apartment yet. The city's beautiful and nobody expects anything from you. Street lights don't ask questions, traffic signals don't care who you're missing, and parked cars don't tell you to move on already. They just exist, somehow that helps. Night freeway glow, headlights stretching across wet pavement, city breathing slowly. There was a moment tonight, a song came on, and for a second I almost reached for my phone. Not because I wanted you back, that's the part people never understand. Sometimes you don't miss the person, you miss having somebody to share the moment with. That's different, at least I think it is. Maybe loneliness isn't emptiness, maybe it's having too much to say with nowhere natural to send it all. After the party ends, after everybody finds somewhere else to be, after the noise fades and the city belongs to insomniacs again, I'm still here, driving through familiar streets, carrying conversations nobody else remembers.